standing here in the bright sunshine, looking out over the vast ocean. Those days in London seem like a dream. But I do miss my time in England's vast capital. You know, he's flourished into a truly wonderful lawyer.
That's us.
I've no doubt that at this very moment, he's fighting some noble cause in court.
I find myself faced with another awful crime. A mask! Oh, it's her! She's back. Oh, she's dead!
So please,
Oh!
I ask for your guidance.
I thought she was gonna be our suspect again. Oh, I love the stained glass. That's pretty. The Blossoming Attorney. Oh, the adventure of the Blossoming Attorney. I'm prepared for a lot of speaking. Here I am again after 9 months. Oh, and I'm not using a British accent still. I don't want to offend anybody who might be watching this that does speak with the accent. So I'm just gonna talk normal. This court is now in session to hear the trial of Ray Membami. Membami. That's such an odd name to say. No, something about it is difficult to get out. Having been rejected by every lawyer in the capital, the accused has to call in a country boy. How dare you! Susato is every bit as gallant and dashing as any of your Tokyo attorneys. I won't have you making fun of her. Watch it. Watch it. Her? Oh, Please be careful, Ray. Shish, ha ha ha. What an unrefined tomboy we have here. But I wonder, is your gallant and dashing lawyer up to the challenge of defending you? We're just gonna leave behind. We're just gonna leave alone the fact that she used her pronouns instead of him. All right. Membami-san, you are a research student. Gosh, I'm having the hardest time reading. Don't know what it is. Words are not coming out right. Prior to your work with Professor Mikotoba, whose research were you assisting then? Oh, I was studying under Dr. John H. Wilson. Aha! A connection. Dr. Wilson? The visiting English professor who was murdered by Miss Brett 9 months ago? And there we are. It's a revenge motive, is it? If I may, Prosecutor Aochi. What do you want, you fresh-faced young yokel student? I wonder, could you explain, please? You mentioned a bathing spot. Ha! My apologies. Clearly, my modernity has confused the poor country bumpkin's simple mind. Alright, look, sir. Sure, yes, Andy. I guess for now, we can say I'm your lawyer. Yes, even if it once again, words are not coming out of me correctly today. You've become conceited with age, counsel, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. We get to see him do it again. It's the way of the world. May you never forget that. Since I swore revenge back then, there has been a minor miracle atop my head. Observe the Aochi growth. You see? You see this seed of hope sprouting forth from the barren expanse of my crown? I also do not like it. Today I face another yokel student of the Naruhodo clan. Well, I will vanquish you. My victory will be fertilizer for the seed of hope atop my head. You have been warned. I can't wait for him to lose it at the end of this trial. Oh, Lord. Oh, I recognize both of them. Oh, no. Okay. And I am, well, the next big thing in books. An author renowned throughout the capital, in fact. Yes. Soon to be sold out, the satirical I Am a Cat, a sensational success by Soseki Natsume. I'm sorry, who's behind you? Who is this person? And as for Inspector Hosonaga, that amazing outfit is hard to believe. Do I have something on my face? No, but you have something on your head I have questions about. Of course, being a renowned author, the press never leave me alone. They secretly spy, snap shots, scribble stories, and scupper my privacy. Like the person behind you? I still want to know who he is! Who is this person? Well, anyway, I tossed the crab aside and headed for the beach hut at a run. Or, in more literary terms, I just Prime Presser! I got a trophy! He's doing. I can only recognize this because I've been playing Mega Man X. He's doing the dash motion. That's like exactly what the. You know. Anyway, might as well look at the article. What is this? What is this that he's doing? Cute cat, though. And of course, it's all in Japanese. I can't read any of this. Basic knowledge for any medical research. Yeah. Just press. In that case, there's an obvious explanation here. Which is... Clearly, the defendant, Rei Membami-san, does not possess an ounce of sense. Why would you say that? Why would you do something like that? What do you think about that, Professor Mikotoba? I'm not sure that you should be labeling your best friend as lacking in common sense. Well, I thought it would be better than labeling her as a murderer. I don't know, young people today. If that's friendship, I don't understand it. Careful, Counsel. A lack of common sense can be a very dangerous thing. Oh dear. That recoiled on me rather badly. That's life, I'm afraid. A lesson everyone must learn. Common sense is very important. Okay, so we're gonna try to present this fountain pen with the updated, knowledge on this statement.
Objection!
And it didn't work. I feel like I'm on the right track. The pen is important because of that, emblem on the bottom. I just gotta figure out when is the right time to present it. It's barely perceptible, but I do think the balance has shifted a little here in this courtroom now. Now what? Your Excellency, do not be deceived. The victim just collapsed before your eyes, you say? Well, Membami-san, if that is the case, perhaps you could explain how Miss Brett came to be stabbed. I know that one too. I saw it in the photograph. If you just, I can show it now. Hold. If we look at this photograph, look. There's a small gap in the back of the tent. Right behind where the chair is. So obviously someone from outside this tent stabbed her through that hole. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance to present it. Perhaps some praise is due, young yokel student. What? Oh, another photograph. I had imagined there would be no need for me to submit this evidence. But you've brought this on yourself. I mean, is this not her trying to pull... Wait a second. Why does it look like we're looking into a mirror? Are we? We're like... That looks like a crack. Unless the camera lens is cracked. So therefore, we need to find a person who has a cracked camera. I betcha that's what it is. Wait a minute. I don't understand. How did you... I mean, who took that photograph? Ray. That's what I want to know too. That is important. Who's the photographer? He's a witness. Or they are a witness. Come on, game. That's of no importance here. Stop trying to divert attention. Oh.
Objection!
That's an absurd thing to say. It's crucially important. Whoever took this photographic print was a witness to Miss Brett's death. Thank you. Thank you. The court must be allowed to hear this person's testimony. That's a good point. Why would Giselle be on the ground and then get stabbed? Like, what was she doing on the ground? Sleeping? I don't think so. The other photograph suggests otherwise. Your Excellency, the burning question is who took that photograph. And the truth is, we don't know. We really don't know. I wish to examine the photograph first. Yeah, this crack! This crack! Ah, boy. Hold on. It is! It's the same photographer! We do know who took the photograph. I have the answer. Which piece of evidence do you claim reveals something about the identity of the mystery photographer? This newspaper article.
Take that!
It's the same crack in the lens. What is that? The newspaper again? Raucous England returnees tell all. It's not the headline that's relevant here, Your Excellency. It's the photograph. Oh boy, I can feel the Nickelback starting to build again. If you look at it closely, you'll notice that there are some white lines on the right-hand side. Ah, yes indeed. They had already caught my eye, as it happens. Ha! What of it? A shadow of some kind, presumably. What kind of shadow do you know that makes white lines? Now, if you look closely at this photograph... Oh, it's starting to build! I'm not gonna do it, though. I won't do it this time. Minimino? What? What was that? Oh, our Soseki is back. Ah, I see why you were called a raucous England returnee. What are you yelling about? You've already testified. It's Memo, I tell you, Memo! Memo! Soseki-san, what was that? Did you say many memo? Ever since I returned to Japan, a reporter from the Shoyu News has been hounding me, following my every move. A reporter by the name of Raiten Many Memo. Raiten Many Memo, I get it. Ah, now that he mentions it. This guy! I was asking about him earlier! And his armband! Do you see it? It's the same as the... And his initials are RM. We've got him! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. This is him. I want this knife, the murder weapon. There it is, finally. Examined for traces of poison. You will solicit the assistance of the Imperial University's medical department for the task. Understood? Meh. Meh. Many memo! Okay, I never once set foot in the hut, nor spoke with the Englishwoman. I was there only as an observer. Oh, the pen! The pen with the initials on it!
Objection!
I got him. Many Memo-san, do you recognize this fountain pen? Ah! This pen was found at the scene of Miss Brett's death. In fact, the murdered victim was gripping it in her hand as she died. Raiten Many Memo, RM. That's horse dung. Can't you see? One of the central tenets of Many Memoism is being a pencil user. Then what's the ink blot on your hand, sir? And yet, as the court will clearly be able to see on your right hand, there is a very obvious blue ink stain. It would appear that you must have rather carelessly left it somewhere recently. Your favorite fountain pen, that is. Hence why you're using pencils instead. Horsey horse dung. As well as the initials, there is also an emblem on this fountain pen. An emblem that you will of course recognize, Many Memo-san. Goodness me, it's the emblem of the Shoyu News. show you. I get it now. I had to say it out loud a few times. The true culprit who fatally stabbed Miss Brett was concealed in this location here. Are you mad, Counsel? You're suggesting the culprit was outside the hut. What? I got him. I got him. Order, order, order. But student lawyer Naruhodo-san Esquire, that makes no sense at all. You've just pointed out the exact spot where I was hiding to get my scoop snap. Funny that. Which means that the defendant, Membami-san, is innocent of the crime. Oh, thank goodness. I finally made him cave. Don't celebrate too soon. I know how these games work. I see no reason for the continuance of this trial. I will therefore move to conclude proceedings by delivering my... There it is. There it is. Because he hasn't totally cracked yet. Where she was stabbed. How she was stabbed. It doesn't matter. I mean, whether she was stabbed at all makes no difference if you think about it. After all, the trial's already shown the whole thing hinges on something else. He's gonna talk about the poison, probably. Oh, Lord. This is gonna go on for much longer if we're gonna talk about the poison. Yep, there's the wine glass with the wine spilled. Carbonated water. Sure game. We'll say it's carbonated water. It was eating that student girl up inside. You could see it. I really felt for her. Oh? She's gonna come in being like, no, that's not what happened at all. I hope so. I can't. I can't stand here and listen to this tripe. Ray, young girl, you stand accused here. You can't just blurt out whenever you feel like it. 'Cause she mentioned earlier that they were arguing about the poison, not about what happened to Dr. Wilson. Ah! Excuse me. Ah! Squeezed a little too hard there. He eavesdropped on the conversation. Must have something in his mind clicked about how the poison worked and decided it was better to stab her rather than let the poison do its work.
Objection!
Well, I can think of one reason. I think I'm thinking of the right thing. It's just not quite clicking in my head, so I'm going to let the game explain it for me. In other words, it would be clear that the victim's life had been ended by the use of this particular poison, which would reduce the number of suspects to only a handful of people. So he stabbed her to make it so that anybody could have done it, as opposed to if it had been found out that the poison was used, he would have been one of few suspects and probably would have been suspected right away. Now I understand. He did it to implicate more people of the murder. The argument presented is sound. The court is satisfied that it warrants consideration. Does the prosecution have a counter-argument it wishes to put forward? Well, there are a number of... yes, I counter completely.
Objection!
Except you can't. And you know you can't. The prosecution's evasive response clearly shows that in much the same way as he nurtures the remnants of his top knot, he is clinging to lost hope. Dang. That's a little below the belt. Lost hope! Now what? Gonna be many memo, isn't it? Yep. Gonna try and... Oh! Is this where he snaps? Ah, you pathetic, useless, fallen samurai. Fallen? Who are you calling fallen? Oh, my burgeoning growth? Something. I don't need a counter-argument. What are you talking about? It should be blatantly obvious. I stole the poison, you say. Gave it to the victim, you say. Stabbed her, you say. Lots of fine theories. But I don't need a counter-argument because you don't have an argument yourself. Where's your evidence? The file in which the poison is kept is still in the laboratory, which means that the thief must have transferred a quantity of it to another container. Don't give it all away, Father. So what you're saying is I should be looking for a piece of evidence that could be used as some kind of vessel. Well, yes, that is more or less what I said indeed. Don't give it all away. Don't make it obvious. I must have another good look through the court record before Father solves this whole thing for me. Was it the pen? Did he? Oh, of course. That means the ink blot on his hand. That's why. You can just see it probably. The light bulb just went off. That's why he's got the ink stain on his hand. When he took all of the ink out of the pen and would have used it, filled the pen with the poison, and I don't know. That was just his way of getting it out of there. And that's why the pen's empty. Because he probably did, like, pour it into the wine glass or something like that. Anyway, it's the fountain pen. Take that. I swear by a weasel hair calligraphy brush and nothing else. These newfangled pens are merely a fad. Oh, really? I myself have an ink pen right here. This nice little Persona 5 ink pen. Came all the way from Japan. So, sure, it's just a fad. Just a fad. Well, as a forward-thinking man of words, obviously, I love my fountain pen. It's a word I don't know. Suck up a souption? I don't know what that is. Of sumptuous ink, and one's work is awash with words in the blink of an eye. Why is he voguing? Why is he so weird? Your Excellency, the defense requests permission to carry out the test on the fountain pen at once. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Now he's really lost. This isn't my fault. The Empire drove me to this. Trying to hold its head high as a civilized nation. I'm just gonna let him go. I can't catch up with all this. Oh. Susato, with me. I'm there. Oh, Lord. Good old Susato throw. Now they're gonna know she's Susato, though. Did I do it right? Was that a Susato takedown? That was a Susato takedown, wasn't it? Not quite. That was a Ryotaro takedown. Yeah, because she's not Susato right now. She's Ryotaro. Anyway, it's time to bid farewell to Ryotaro, I think. I shall miss him in a way, but it's back to Susato Mikotoba now. So, I'll never see him again then. What a terrible shame. Who's oh. Whoa, what is happening? Ah, Soseki-san and Inspector Hosonaga. I do hope you've been keeping well. Is that really you? Yes, I had to change my appearance for, well, obvious reasons, I hope. But it's me, Susato Mikotoba. Don't. So dashing, so divine. No! Doubly dashing. Yes, and devilishly divine. Just look at you. I had no idea, Miss Susaton Esquires, that you were locum student Naruhodo-san Esquire's cousin. I think you've missed the point. Astonishingly astounding ace attorney. Well, poor Soseki-san. So confused. On the voyage to Great Britain, we had a most unexpected encounter. With Mr. Herlock Sholmes, the great detective, I mean. Yes, I remember Mr. Sholmes well, of course. I also remember him very well. Oh, no. I can't wait for him to show up again. What are you talking about? What does any of this have to do with Kazuma-sama? Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England, that he died on that steamship, that he'll never... Oh! Oh! Your Excellency! Well, I didn't expect to find him in here. What were you officers playing at? Terribly sorry, Your Excellency. I thought Susato was the one who threw him. Good on you, Judge. And may I say that since I saw you last, you seem to have taken on a more dashing appearance. Susato. Yeah, of course he knew. What did you think of my Seishiro sling, eh? It's been a while since I sent a man flying like that. Ha 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 ha. I like him. I like this judge.